What's going on, guys? Glass Fish Tanks here, and it is a lot bigger in here now. As you can see, here was where the stuff was, where that tub is, and now we have all this more space. Get rid of all this stuff because this is just junk, and then we'll have the whole garage clean. So don't mind that styrofoam, that's for a later project, but there's these big bags that we get completely full of hay. I'm going to be cleaning out this area and doing something like that, and I didn't want two big bags of hay always in here in the way. So what I did is I got some wood and I built this. That fit 2 whole bags of hay. And it's behind the door, because who uses behind the door when the door's open? Because there's a freezer here, so that's kind of just a spot that collected spider webs. So now I can get rid of these big bags, don't need them anymore. And also, I got these 4 big beams of wood, which I'm going to be getting a bunch more of these big beams. Because what these are for is for the project I'm going to be building in this section. But that's for a later video, can't wait to do that. But for right now, all we need to do is get some sand for this tank so we can start adding the rocks and driftwood and start to scape it. So right before I do that tank, I just want to show you, because these guppies in the yellow tub just had a bunch more babies. So as you can see there, I believe there was 14 babies I counted, so let's add these 14 new babies into this grout tub. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but as you can see there, so many little baby fish swimming around. So I couldn't find sand for this tank when I went to the hardware store, but I had to make the sacrifice because I can't make you guys wait for a video, so I just grabbed this big bag of like little river stones. Sorry if you can't hear me because the rain is getting pretty loud, but I added one little bit in and it is looking sick. I'm so glad I went with this. So I just finished adding the bottom rocks. It's a bit murky, but it is looking incredible. So I'm just going to take out all the water right now, just so, because this kind of like warps the water so it doesn't look as big as it is. So I'm going to take it all out for me to put the rest of the rocks in. Okay, it is looking so much better. Almost got all the water out, but look how clear that is looking. When I fill it back up, this is going to look so awesome. Okay, now all the water is out, and now time to add the rocks. So I have a few of the big stones in. I know it looks weird now, but I'm going to build the stones up a bit, stack some on top of each other, and get smaller stones as you go out. So trust me, it will look good in the end. Doesn't look now, but let's keep going. So it's starting to come together and looking better. As you can see, I've put more at the back, going slowly down. Now time to add a bunch of the smaller stones around it. So hopefully that will put in the finishing touches, and then once I've added the driftwood and plants, this will be incredible. Okay, so originally I was going to put like the small rocks around it just to blend into that, but it didn't look as good, so I just put some in amongst the big rocks so there's some variation, and then that looked good. And adding some hornwort in the back, because a piece of driftwood would come out here all into this with a bunch of java thrown on it, so that will look good with some nice tall hornwort at the back, which when I fill it up, that's going to look amazing. It already does. So yeah, let's fill this up and see how it looks. So that is the tank all filled up, and I'm actually very happy with the result. I'm kind of glad I got the pebbles because it gives it more of that rocky look, and I think it looks amazing. I will probably have to get some more hornwort for the back there because some dodgy pieces there, but I will fill in that, and hornwort grows super quick, so that will all grow up. I'll add more pieces, and then this is going to look good, especially once I have the massive piece of driftwood in the center. I can already just imagine a bunch of crebensis cichlids hanging around the bottom there. So I'll put the lid back on, and now I'm just going to let the filter do its magic, make this water crystal clear, and I'll be back with any updates. So I know it looks a bit different, it's just that I forgot to do an outro for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. All this is going to be for the next video, when I'll give you a little secret for the people who watch to the very end of this video. I am getting a frog, so this is going to be its temporary home. So yeah, Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.